Alright. Hello everybody and welcome back. Alright, so today we are going to be continuing on with the Crystal Tower Raid series. I believe we are on the final one. So I do believe that what we're about to do is get a little bit of an intro before we head into the last one. Do the last of the do the last raid of the series. And it's going to be wrapping up that story. If it wraps up before I usually head off, which most likely it will, I will likely do a little bit of progress towards unlocking another raid series, but not a 24-man one. It's just a regular 8. I still won't say what it is exactly about, because I do want that to be more of a surprise. I do see we're in ad, but that's totally fine. Let's see. Alright. So here is what we shall do. Let's go ahead and pause that music. Let's go tap back into the game for just a minute. Let's close that. Go ahead and start, log in, and once we're in, I will need to kind of like step away from the mic for just a couple of minutes because there is a prayer that I need to do. After that, we'll be good to continue on with the raid series. So, Rose, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Your day has been amazing. I hope work wasn't too bad, you know. That is an epic. I really want to see if I can isolate the loading screens somehow and make them as kind of like wallpapers just to have them. They're really good looking. Alright, so, again, what I will do is I will zoom in on our lovely face, because why not? There we go. And again, I do need to step away to pray for just a couple of minutes. When I'm back, we'll be good to go for quite some time. So, without further ado, I'll keep the ambiance of the game there. I'll keep it kind of like zoomed in on our character. And yeah, be right back. Alright, I returned. Sorry about that. And without further ado, let us start. Before we do, just want to let people know, usually the times that I do go live is Saturday, Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm looking at you, Rose. You know, it's posted in the Discord. Still looking at you, Rose. No reason, just, you know, mentioning that. Alright, without further ado, let us start the series. Let me adjust the mic a bit. And alright, let's do this. The World of Darkness. No, you. Alright, Ah, Vegio, it is good you are come. I have news you must be made aware of. Alas, none of it bodes well for us, nor for Une, Doga, and Nero imprisoned in the Dark Realm. Oh? Think back upon our last raid into Circus Tower, if you will. The calamity stirred the place from its long slumber and awoke Emperor Zande. A youth, Egio, you ensured he was laid to rest permanently. Yet the Emperor had sealed a binding covenant with the terrible void set known as the Cloud of Darkness, even as Doga and Une labored to annul this contract. The entity reached through a rift and dragged the pair of them, and Nero, out of our realm. Yeah, that was kinda weird. Since that day, Noah has devoted itself to rescuing Une, Doga, and Nero from beyond the rift. Our research, however, has exposed a far more dire problem. The Crystal Tower still acts upon Emperor Zande's orders. What did you do? Hold on. You didn't. Oh, you didn't. Rose. You didn't. Oh my, you're making me choke right now. You did not. Is that why I got... I was like, somebody liked your Twitter thing, and I'm like, what Twitter thing? Well, it's now X, but... You did not. Rose. Oh my goodness. Well, now I need to adjust the goal again. Gosh darn it. Rose, thank you so much. You did not have to do that, yet you did, and for that, I am really appreciative and thankful. Thank you so much, my friend. I really appreciate it. Well, you know, I was hoping this would take a bit more till I have to make an appearance, but apparently now I have to speed up that process, huh? Alright. Well, I can't go back on my word now. It is far too late for that. I do. Yes, I need to. Again, thank you so much. It is very much appreciated. And one day I'll ask Topa how she did the auto react to the LUL or LOL. No, I think it's only the LUL that it reacts to. But yeah, I'll ask Topa how she did that, and maybe one day when I have my own emotes, hopefully soon-ish, I'll have something like that. I do technically have my own emotes. It's just the quality is not good at all because I was the one that made them. I'm not an artist, so I use apps and stuff to kind of like pre-generate the actual like avatar itself, and I just added like the different elements, eyes, hair, you know, the other kind of like components, clothes, that kind of stuff. I used like several different apps to make them, and they still did not turn out well. But yeah, I do have a friend that I want to have as my artist. She is, though, a bit occupied on the account of her getting married soon. So even if we do hit that goal for emotes, it might take a bit before I'm able to commission her. She did get a new rig, downloaded Photoshop and everything, and she is ready for that. But when the time comes, I'll discuss all that with her later. For now, she's ready, not ready, getting ready for her big day, so kind of like, you know, kind of like, you know, more supportive role right now. But yeah, all right. You just threw me off entirely. Where was I? Alright, I'll just start from the beginning. The Crystal Tower still acts upon Emperor Zonde's orders and collects energy to open another void gate even as we speak. Indeed, the place nigh hums with energy. We have done all we can to stop the Imperial edicts, but to no avail. Just as the gate would open only for Une and Doga, so too will the tower heed only to those with the royal blood of Alag. 'Tis a most galling design. Granted, this was not always so vexatious. That is a word. Raha using such big words. Alright, according to the Alagan tombstone Nero presented us, during the golden age of Alag, the royalty had some means of bestowing their blood upon others. If they hadn't such a technology, Ammon and his underlings could never have controlled the Crystal Tower. We do not have either this art or any with royal blood. Every moment we wait, a vast rift through which the cloud of darkness can enter our realm threatens to open. Yeah, you did. You totally did. You absolutely did. Why are you saying we don't have any with royal blood? Graha's right there. He has one eye, which means he has the royal blood in him. It's just, I guess it hasn't fully manifested? Such a disaster could not be allowed to come to pass. We must seal the Crystal Tower and annul Zonde's covenant with the Dark Realm. Only breaking the latter would suffice. Then what of the energy building in the Crystal Tower? Without suppression, the power could discharge and cause a calamity like to the one that destroyed Alag. In truth, we have more than just 3 lost compatriots to worry about. If we do not act, our very world will fall before the might of this threat. We know, but one way out of this predicament: rescue those who can control the tower from beyond the Dark Realm, and seal the rift shut after them. And mercifully, not all our news is quite so bleak. It's true we cannot stop the Void Gate from manifesting within the tower, but this can be to our benefit. We can use Circus' power for our own purposes, and create a portal to carry us into the Dark Realm. Clever. Very clever, actually. Yeah, that goal is gonna have to, I'm gonna have to, like, delete the entire second part after the new emotes. It is now just null and void, that part. It's already gonna happen. I just need to pick a date when. I will. I'll eventually actually pick a date, you know. We'll see, we'll see. We have heard this is possible from a man of the Thaumaturge's Guild, well versed in otherworldly matters. And with Master Garland working to create said portal, the final preparations are well underway. Ah, and here comes the man himself. Ah, Sid, my boy. Sergio, just the man we need. Yes, our fellowship is indeed complete, and all parties privy to our strategy. And you, Master Garland, how fare your endeavors? Quite well. The device is nearly ready, though attaching the damnable thing to Circus Tower took every ounce of ingenuity of the Ironworks has got. But it should produce the energy we need. With just a little more fine-tuning, we can open a rift. I'm here to request your presence at the tower. I'll leave Biggs and Wedge at the 8 Sentinels as guides, and do hurry, Vecchio. Sure you wouldn't miss another chance to save the world, would you? Is there anybody else that can save the world at this point? Actually, there are millions like me, but you know, they're probably offline somewhere. Well, it certainly seems to have a firm hand on the helm. Shall we make our way to the Crystal Tower? I need to try and distinct the voices a little bit, but I feel like that would be a bit too much. Which, I need to say, huge props to the voice actors for what they do. This ain't easy. Like, the very little that I am currently doing already is like, ooh. It was consuming lots of liquids too. The 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 throat is like crying. No, I need to mount up first. Then I can take a sip. Right there's Wedge. Sergio, I'll bet you're here to watch us pry open a rift between worlds, eh? We're almost ready. Circus Tower is full of engineers scurrying around and making adjustments. We're dealing with a lot of power, and if a single coupling's off, well, boom. But it should be fine, really. Anyway, you'd best wait at the top. Chief's there overseeing the whole operation. Ah, yes, the throne room. The throne open room. The open throne. It looks pretty. My friends, you've arrived. I'm just waiting for my engineers to give the signal, then we'll see if we can open a gateway to another world. Is there something amiss, Graha? Ah, Emperor Zande's throne. How the mighty have fallen, eh? Once it stood as a symbol of Log's art and power. Now it's nothing more than an empty chair. Just imagine if a Logan civilization had lived on, and the just Emperor still sat on the throne. How different would our history be? How much further would we have advanced? Unfortunately, there was no stopping Zande and his ambition. There were those who tried. Zande's war of dominion left no one unscathed. Unable to abide the horrors inflicted upon the people, warriors young and brave took up the sword against Alag. These men and women became as beacons of hope to those who had suffered, not unlike the warriors of light in our age. But all this merely hastened the destruction. Just as they moved towards the log's heart for the kill, Zonde lashed out in anger and frustration, as trapped beasts are wont to do. In his desperation, Zonde desired that a great rift be opened to hasten the cloud of darkness's coming. To this end, he commanded the sun's power held within Dalmud be emptied into Circus Tower at once. That bore terrible consequences. The tower only withstood the blast by flooding the land below with energy. Circus was swallowed by the very earth upon which it once stood. The fourth umbral calamity. I'd learned its cause from Une and Doga. I had no idea that rebellion incited Zonde to rashness, though. Your knowledge of Alagan history is astounding, Raha. Why, a man could study for 2 lifetimes and only learn half of what you know. Mayhap it is strange, though. I cannot seem to remember where I learned such things. It's because of his blood, I'm betting. Yes? Ah, Biggs, are you ready? Ready and raring to open up that void gate, Chief. We reckon when this machine's up and running, we'll be able to float 5 airships the size of the Agrius. So just give us the word and we'll start channeling energy into the tower. Good. Let's get started. Our preparations are complete, everyone. Step away from the throne. Are they gonna funnel it into the throne? Alright, let's see what this machine can do. Now, Biggs. Oh. I see what they're doing. There's the care. There's the void gate. It's ominous as hell. Ah, a rift to the world of darkness, as Une called it. Splendid work, Master Garland. We can't break out the mead just yet. The tough part's still ahead. We've broken into the realm, but the gate's not all that stable. Won't stay open forever, and only a few can use it. I, for one, will remain here to ensure the void gate stays open. As will the sons of St. Coinage. The rift is our sole path to salvation. If it closes, we are all truly lost. Which leaves the Geo. My friend, it is a heavy burden I must task you with, but there are none more able. Pray lead the adventurers beyond the rift. I do not know what awaits you, save the cloud of darkness and our 3 comrades. But you must go, for the fate of our world now rests upon your shoulders. Again. This is our only gambit, but I have every faith you will succeed. It will be no small feat to return after you have passed beyond the rift. Make certain you are prepared before leaving. I am prepared. More than prepared. Big Raha is going to join up. Might I have a moment of your time, Vegio? There is a matter of import we must needs discuss ere you leave. Oh? I wonder what it's about. Hey, Gra, what do you need? Sergio, I wish to speak to you about my eye. As you are no doubt aware, it is a trait only seen amongst Alagan royalty. Long I have pondered why such is my inheritance. Tangerine hue must have some bearing upon my destiny. This much Doga himself admitted. But what? In truth, the more I learn of the Crystal Tower, the less I am myself. Somehow, meeting those two clones has wrought great change in me. I am consumed with remembering something. Something ancient but ever so important. And my father's words echo in my mind, the self-same ones his father told him. The truth of our eye rests with a log. Mayhap what I wish to remember, and these words are related. Mayhap not. But I know I must learn the truth that history hides from me. I would see this journey through to the very end with mine own two eyes. So I implore you, allow me to join you beyond the rift. Cool. Let's go. You have my thanks, my friend. Now let us venture into the world of darkness to save our comrades and our realm. World of Darkness, now accessible. Yeah, let's just go through the duty. No, that's not. There we go. And let us queue up for it. 14 minutes wait time, which I'm gonna assume it's not gonna be actually 14 minutes. Historically speaking, it usually is not. I probably don't want to leave actually this area. It will probably bring me back here to continue on with the story once I'm done, but still. Also, if that is Circus out, I mean, I guess we descended down there? I can barely make out what's down there, though. Oh, that's probably the hallway leading to the door to Circus Tower. But I don't know. Because from here it looks like it's supposed to be super different. But then again, when you go and enter and do the raids itself, it is different from what you see here. Alright, oh, it increased to 17. But it's 2 out of 3 tanks, so not bad. This person is currently also doing the tower, the raid tower. The Jaya. Alright, let me just see what they're wearing. Oh, all... Actually, not all augmented. So a few ironworks, a few not ironworks. Alright, alright. For me, I am wearing all level 70 that I crafted myself. It says obtaining signature because it was made that the gear was crafted on my main, and that is not just an entire different home world, but an entire different data center altogether. So yeah, it's more than just a server. It's like the data center itself, where the data is streaming from, or streaming to. I guess while we're waiting, I could go outside and maybe hit a couple of fates. Why not? There is that one boss fate that I could do. And if it does happen to actually pop, the queue actually pops while we're fighting, I could just enter and I wouldn't really care much if I didn't get to finish up this one. This fight. It is still loud and still gets me, even though I saw the notification pop up. Like, I saw something happen, I looked to the other screen, and I saw that you redeemed it. And I was like, okay, wait, when is it coming? And then it comes. Still! There is no escaping the screen. Also, why is he throwing bone powder at me? It did indeed make me jump, yes. Ooh, let's go. Well, that one has 25 seconds left, so I'm not gonna be able to finish that one. This one still has 7 minutes, so I should be able to take that one out. Hey, why are you increasing your average wait time? It's supposed to go down. We're nearing prime time. More people are supposed to start logging in, not logging out. Okay, I did walk into that one, Rose. Well played. I will get you. One of these days, I will get you. Guys, well, I wouldn't say a guy. The thing's name is Horus. Horus, what I know, is basically how much space is in between the individual grains for air and water to permeate. If he is Horus, that means he has plenty of spaces in between his grains. That just sounded way too wrong. Let's leave Horus alone. Oh no, I will get you eventually. Because I'm pretty sure the concept is similar to puns, and the ability to produce puns out of nowhere. I would love to say I had a friend, we were kind of like, we were kind of like hanging out. He had this girl he was talking to, and he was like, you know, I really don't want to talk right now. Hanging out with you, you know, stuff like that. And I was like, okay, so how do we fix this? And he's like, well, she ain't a fan of puns. Let's bombard her with some puns and see if she doesn't back off for a bit. We ended up having her block him. So that was fun times. We overwhelmed her so much with puns, she blocked him for a day. So he did get his quiet eventually. Although it might be a bit more than what he expected. Yeah, but setting it up, it's not really my forte. I'm more of a, if it's already set up, I can deal with what I have and make it work. So eventually something will come up, and eventually it will be like, you know, if the opportunity is there, I should take it. And the healer is helping me, so I should take the heat off of him. Or whatever the character is. Is that a Tomberry? Oh, imagine the Q pops right now, and I just disappear in the middle of this. That would be hilarious. Actually, that might be a bit sad for him. There we go. I hope it doesn't really say anything in chat, because I won't really see it. I'm going the wrong way. Totally the wrong way. This is the right way. There we go. Wait, let me keep my distance, and let me draw you. Oh, grab that. Okay, so that happened. Oh, they died way too easily. Okay, never mind then. It worked out well. It's always fun when you try to draw one enemy, but you accidentally aggro the entire group. Thankfully, I am a tank, so I should be relatively fine and not get absolutely wrecked. Then again, it is me we're talking about. I might still get wrecked. Because that is the way of things. That is the way something usually goes. Why is the average wait time increasing? Oh, that's just a regular enemy. Okay. Oh, there's a bait. I was about to say I finished all the fates that I could see right now. But another one popped up, so we'll go and do that one. Hopefully, the thing actually pops and we get in. I do not feel like waiting long. I am a tank. Tanks shouldn't have this long of a wait time. That's why I chose to be a tank for this playthrough. The DPS queues are atrocious, and I know that because I made a DPS. I play the story as a DPS, and when I was going through this the first time, I had to wait an average of half an hour for a lot of stuff. It ain't supposed to be like that right now, though. And this is not part of the fate, but he still aggroed on me because I was low enough level. should probably have my... I love how his fire attack is called Heartburn. That would be a very painful attack. That's a lot of heartburn. In your face. Right, another one down. Still no cues. Alright, let's see what the porter wants us to do. The Gigas, they're everywhere and they won't stop smashing our things. We're on our way back to Ishgard to share this moon's findings with the Holy See, when from out of nowhere a band of scantily clad, muscle-bound thugs appeared waving their massive weapons, running hither and thither, crushing crates left and right. It was all my companions and I could do to steal away to safety with whatever we could carry. We are too tuckered to attempt to garrote them by ourselves, and would be more than grateful to he who might assist us in driving off the Gigas. Alright, let's do this. Oh, never mind, we're not doing this. Alright, you're on your own, Porter. Peace. Actually, I'm still gonna level sync and kinda like, you know, slowly progress through it. Imagine them just watching me fighting. I swing my sword and then I just poop out of existence. That would leave them questioning life. Kinda like that. World of Darkness. Oh, that's right. The three-headed pupper is in this one. Right, when we do that, and when we go back to general, just in case anybody kind of like needs to get my attention or something. Alright, which party am I part of? I think C? Also, the music is gonna be epic. The music in this game is really good, but I am really looking forward to when I start Shadowbringers, which is the 4th expansion. Well, yeah. It's basically 4th part. Because we have our own Reborn, that's number 1. Heaven's... Well, technically the 3rd expansion, but the 4th part of the game, which makes it Final Fantasy XIV Online 5.0. My goodness, what is that monk doing? I'm not gonna open that portrait menu again. I should probably... yeah, there we go. They interjected. Good. Alright, I guess I'm gonna be tanking the main dragon. The other tanks are gonna take care of the others. Oh my, excuse me. I am very used to the window being like on the left side under the party menu. But it's like here. I need to see. Okay, you have your tank stance. You also have your tank stance. Okay, we all have our tank stance up. Oh, this is gonna be tough. I do dislike this boss. Alright, I guess we're going. Oh. I'll turn it off, let you... Majority once ads come up, I can always have it back up. Might as well help with that. Way. Those 150 death would be painful and would likely lead to death. So that would be bad. Look away. Those of you that might be wondering, Mortal Aid basically gives you a debuff called Doom. If the timer runs out before you are able to cleanse it by stepping on one of the circular pads that are illuminated, like that one over there, you die. Your HP hits 0 in a second. That is bad for your health, obviously. So one must try and avoid it. Oh, sorry, I didn't want to. Okay. Oh, let me actually stay here just in case. If any of the forbidden gates actually open, I could, sub in. Which I think this one is about to open. Jormungand. The smaller gate actually spew out Thor. So Thor and Jormungand are actually the ones that it spawns out, which is funny. Alright, I never have been like on the other side. I feel like I should be on the other side. Yeah, let me go do that. That's a good thing that I did. I should have probably took that near people. It does give us poison resistance. That's it for that boss, that is. There's still plenty of fights, and I know I need to have Iron Will open for the next one. I probably am gonna need to sprint to make sure that my people don't just go in and hold, because that would be not good. To go this way. Alright, I'm gonna wait for everybody else to go. I guess we're pulling. At least allow me to pull. Jeez. work. Excellent. Oh crap. No, it's not gonna work anymore. Oh, the biscuit. Now I kinda wish I was the Lion Speed. Because the Lion Speed's responsibility is to jump into the belly. Know your ABCs. A is for ads. B is for belly. C is for chains. Although I know there was a version of it where it's like A is for all in the belly. B is for belly time. C is for come on, why aren't you in the belly? At least I think it was something like that. Oh no, what did it hit me? Oh, the gastric juice. That's what makes you small. I'm actually gonna turn small. I know there's not gonna be enough people that go in. And I hope at least one healer enters, because that would be bad. And there goes that one, he's gonna die. Because he didn't shrink himself before going in. Focus on the stomach wall. Yeah, no healer. I might die. Right, have people grab the chains and chain him. Alright, there we go. And there goes down Cerberus, the three-headed doggo. Let me have this open. And let's go ahead and see. I think there's gonna be a cutscene. Yeah, there we go. I hope they didn't pull it. disturbs the blue, mortals from the realm of light. I do not get to rest if I were drinking. I am the cloud of darkness. What I do not smother. What? Covenant is everlasting, all mortals before the blood of darkness will sink lifeless into the... Okay, you need to chill with the dialogue, ma'am. You need to, you know... I think I need to actually be on the other side. Like this side, so give the rest of the people a chance to be on the other side. Why be chill when you can cause chaos? But she doesn't just want to cause chaos, she wants to end the entire world. I don't know if that's a good reason to not be chill. It certainly is not a good reason for anything. Oh, that's a big one. Alright, come on. Okay, that would be valid. That would be valid. Plus, who said we are chill? We are not. We are weird. I think we've established that earlier today anyway. Alright, I'll go and there is... Oh, not yet. Are we? Did we skip a phase or something? Okay, no, we did not skip a phase indeed. Oh, there she is. And next to my fellow tank. Let the sun shine in. The proof of darkness has been destroyed. Look at that shine on that armor. Chef's kiss. The world of darkness complete. Alright, thank you for party. Give it a little bow, as I won't do. I will commend the healer for being the good healer, keeping me alive most of the time. That's good. Great on that. I do need that minion, so pass. Pass. And need to use that. Needs to goes there. Use that. I now have another minion I will never use on this character. Oh, I got a commendation. Where the seven hells are they? Without them to stem the energy in the tower, our defeat of the cloud aids our cause little. Doga, Hune, can you hear me? Nero. Must you be so infernally loud? Are you so keen to attract more voice and— oh my goodness, he does not look good. He looks crystallized. Though I don't blame you for missing my company. Oh my, he is very crystallized. Think the 12. Are you alright? As alright as can be expected, Hune has simply passed out. Nero, by the gods, what happened to you? Alas, his wounds were too deep and allowed this foul place entry into his body. Now the darkness claws at the ether of his very form. Would that we could have protected him. The cloud of darkness was bound by Zande's unholy covenant to bring prosperity to Alagan royalty. The same blood that sealed this contract gives us a measure of protection. I say a measure, for this vow does not protect us from other void sent. The cloud imprisoned us here precisely to unleash fiends upon us. We would be dead had Nero not defended us so valiantly. Now he's I think this is the point where Nero turns from an actual villain to an anti-hero. Mistake not my actions for kindness. I have use for you yet in Eorzea, and simply couldn't let harm befall you here. Dude, you're looking grim. But where? Nay, you are safe. Our friends have come for us. Have they? Then perhaps, Doga, there is hope. There is yet hope we may fulfill our purpose. We need to get. Oh no. That's the poop of darkness again, isn't it? Yep. Mortals, you have dared to challenge me, and now must feel my wrath. Did you think to destroy me in my realm? Here I am eternal. I will smother your light and entomb your bones amongst my shadows. Oh no. That ain't good. Are we truly so powerless here? So long as we fight the cloud in this realm, I fear so. And yet, though we may not be able to destroy it, this may be our chance to stop it. If we strike now, whilst the clouds can barely hold our form, mayhap we can sever Zande's covenant. Yes, and raise the bridge between the crystal tower and this foul place once and for all. Egio, Graha, you must flee. You and Doga mean to stay here? 'Tis madness. You must return with us. No one but you can save the world from the threat of the crystal tower. Ooh. Interesting. What is this trickery? Your blood. You too gain protection from Zande's blood? Zande's blood? Rahatia, you are possessed of royal blood. That is why the royal eye runs in your line. I thought that was obvious from the get-go, though. It is a gift you have inherited, Graha. You have been granted authority over the Crystal Tower. I had thought time would consume all of Alag that was. The man should still live with his forebears' blood in this age can be no coincidence. Some person must have planted this gift in your line, and used the highest of Alagan technology to do so. True, the Crystal Tower is not like to recognize you as Alagan, not as you are now, but your royal eye bespeaks a a simple truth. In you dwells one feeble glitter that will illuminate all, the light of hope. But how should I use this light? Pray tell me. You must gain control of the Crystal Tower. We will share our blood with you, Graha. Through its effects though its effects will be but ephemeral, it will bolster the Alagan presence within you. This is our gift to you, that you may fulfill your destiny. All with the royal eye are bound by fate to Alag. Our part in this journey is to bury Xande's dark ambitions in the past. This was the true Une and Doga's purpose, one we have carried into the future. Know that as long as this light of hope survives in you, our souls will still remain, even if our bodies are lost. This could be an interesting thing to actually bring back at some point later on. He has accepted their blood. Something that is weird to say, but it happened nonetheless. Ah, now both eyes are red. Catboy transformation complete. You must leave us as well, Nero. I am sorry we could not live up to your expectations. I must return to you what is yours, though. You dropped it whilst defending us. What you seek by this instrument may not be possible, Nero. But do not give up. There are many other paths that await you. Of course they do. Ah, arrogant to the last. Doga, Une, I thank you. We shall never forget you. Now, Veggio, Nero, let us quit this place. You shall not escape me, impudent children of light. Ah, she's gone berserk. No, you shall not escape us. Here, Xande's blood-stained dreams of glory end. There, the glint of light. Oh yeah, that's the gateway. Boy, he's fast. It grows faint. Then the bridge between realms grows fragile by the Covenant's annulment. If that light dies, we are stranded here. Hurry. He's a fast boy. I'm a fast boy. He is not running at all. Nero, no, you must move. Leave me. I don't need you. If I die here, it'll be because I bloody well decided to. I failed to master darkness. I'll not suffer watching a green boy master the tower. He ain't green though, he's red. Do what you will with it, but remember me, son of Alag. Actually, I'm pretty sure that the original concept art for Grahatia, his original model had him as a green boy. That gives that line a whole different meaning now that I think about it. I am Nero Tolskeba, the man who will yet outdo Alag and Garland. That was what you hoped to. Oh, damn. May the Crystal Tower again be a beacon for mankind. Go, damn you! It's like, yeah, let's just leave him here. No hesitation. Come on, man. Ugh, must move onwards. This is not where I come to rest. Is he healing? But how did... So those damn clones did it after all. Oh, they destroyed the cloud of darkness. Now, onwards. Come on, come on, come on. Ah! Oh no. Yo, me, Miro. He does not like this. The hells I do. I love their friendship. Their friendship is just awesome. I also love the fact that Nero never once thought of Garland as his enemy, but a friend and rival. Never his enemy, even after everything that happened. And that is what makes him kind of like a lovable anti-hero, because he technically never was evil, but he still was a villain in a sense. But there was always a bit of good in him that stayed, I feel like. You are returned unharmed, thank the god. When that void gate started to close, I had never felt so powerless in all my life. We were running about like madmen, trying to keep the gate open. And then the chief actually went and dived in. But he were all set. Hmm? But where are Une and Doga? They're not... Yeah, we left them behind. Yeah, we kind of left them behind. I see. I will miss the two of them dearly, but I am happy they fulfilled their purpose. We who live on must still attend to the Crystal Tower, though we now have no one able to seal it. Actually, we do. That is not true, my friend. Une and Doga have entrusted me with their blood. I can now control the Crystal Tower. Raha! Yes, I can see it in your eyes. Good. Then let us put an end to this and seal away the tower. I understand your instinct, Rambrose, but please, give us a moment to rest. I am weary to the bone, and Nero and Thegio are both emerged from long battle. Of course, you have the right of it. Come, we shall leave this place for a spell and repair to St. Coinish's Bind. No one but you could have succeeded in the world of darkness, Thegio. Would that I could have been of more use beyond the rift. As it stands, I was but a vessel for Doga and Une's blood. Ah, don't sell yourself short, kid. Have I remembered what I wished to? Yes, something has come back to me. Gaining royal blood and witnessing true bravery has reminded me of my forebears' dearest wish. But we need not speak of these things now. It was not my place to keep you. Pray, go on ahead of me. There is something small I would do before I return. I could not have asked for a better comrade. If only I could have been a part of your adventures for longer, Thegio. Alas, fate dictates I have a different role to play. A wish hidden for millennia. and brought to light by the good people of Noah. Now, finally, 'tis my time to see it realized. Whatever could that mean? I still love the fact that the current main scenario quest for me is called "You have selected Regicide," because we're about to go kill a king when we go back and do that. It's so casual in its naming, as if it's like something very simple that you could do at any given day right after you have a cup of coffee. So it's like, what will it be today? Ooh, Regicide, okay, okay. Do you want a side of fries with that? Wait, I can fly. I cannot express how glad I am you returned safely, Vegio, and with the means to dispel the threat of the Crystal Tower for good. Rest, if you will, and then let us free ourselves from this specter of the Elag. Alright, now to wrap up this mission and get an Elagan catalyst for it. I trust you have rested, my friend? Good. I wish to seal the tower now, but there's something we must do first. Let me summon the others and hear in full what happened beyond the rift. Oh yeah, he needs to chronicle this. So this happened, and then that happened, and then the other thing. So, the Elagan eye that runs in Graha's line does mean that royal blood flows in his veins. I suppose it is not so odd to think his forebears gained it via ancient technology. But who imbued his family with the blood? And for what purpose? Mayhap all this was fate, from discovering the tower to Graha gaining Rune and Doga's blood. Has Graha said anything? For that matter, where is Graha? And what of Nero? I'm not sure about our resident historian, but Nero left the tower with me. Where he's vanished to since, I cannot say. But knowing him as I do, I don't believe he'll scheme against us for the time being. Though he is still Nero. Sergio, you say Graha stayed behind at the Crystal Tower. I wonder if he even now prepares to seal the place off. Master Rambrose! Master Rambrose! It's Bravatia, sir. He came into the Crystal Tower and began ordering researchers out. Oh no. What? Why would he do such a thing? I do not know, sir, but he was quite insistent. He all but bodily forced me out of the gates. I suppose it's possible he told one of the others, but I wasted no time in finding out. I thought it best to hasten here and ask for guidance. That is clever. Very well. Let's go and speak with these researchers, and get to the bottom of this queer business. Master Garland, Peggio, please come with me. No doubt Graha means to seal off the Crystal Tower, but it worries me that he did not breathe a word of his plan to us. It is a bit worrisome. Alright, I'll meet y'all there, and then I just fly off on my chocobo. I need to speak with the son of Saint Coinage. I'm so sad that we had to break these sentinels to gain access. What in the world was Grahatia thinking, demanding we leave the tower? No doubt you want to know why. I wish I knew that myself. Of course, he would tell me nothing. But he will be honest with you, sir. I am certain of it. Go no further, my friends. The doors will close ere long. So you are of a mind to seal the tower, Graha. I know time is of the essence, but all I ask is a hint of your plan. Please, come here so we can discuss this. No, my apologies, but I cannot. Come, man, what is this nonsense? If autism is, surely we can help. Not this time, my friend. Just as Une and Toga fulfilled their destiny, so too must I fulfill mine. My blood has reawakened to me this fact. As my father told me, the truth has always lain with Alag, or rather, 'twas there the wish I must grant was born. You see, not all the world perished in Zande's calamity. Survivors stood amidst the ruins of Alag, looking to the Crystal Tower, but it was nowhere to be seen. Yet they hoped its spires would again dominate the land, and prayed that the Crystal Tower would be a beacon of hope to people everywhere. Word of this soon reached the only members of Alag's royalty to outlive the Empire, Princess Selena. Selena was moved by the people's dearest wish. She used the very best of Alag's technology to give her blood and memories to he whom she trusted most. That man was my forebearer. For millennia we waited. Alag's art and ingenuity faded. Our royal blood grew thin. But before the last drop could vanish from the realm, the memory of all this returned to me. And now I must fulfill the wish of the ancients. The tower will shine forth as a new beacon of hope. Raha, the Crystal Tower's strength poses too great a threat to Eorzea now. We would need technology as advanced as Alag's to use it correctly. As things stand, we barely understand the tower's workings. Else, we may never fully comprehend them. Just as you say, Sid, we could wait for someone, someday, to reach the same heights as Alag, but by then we will have lost the royal blood and the means to control the tower. But what if I do as Ammon did, and put the tower into a deep sleep? I beg your pardons? What? You cannot mean that. I am deadly serious, Sid. The tower may only be used once men rival the Alagans in knowledge. I will slumber within Circus Tower until then. Greet those with the means to open the gates. Then I will guide them, and thus will the tower shine forth as the beacon of hope it was meant to be. It is the only way to make the wishes of the ancients come true. The future is where my destiny awaits. But yours lies outside of these doors. Go, create a future where hope reigns, and the tragedies of the past are but memories. No one but you can accomplish such things. Nothing we say will make you change your mind, will it? Onwards to a brighter future. Won't be easy, of course, but that's exactly why we'll do it. We'll catch up with the log, just you wait. We'll cover all that lost ground before you even know it. Well said, Wedge. It'll only be a few years before we come knocking, Raha. Then you're in for a rude awakening. You shall be witness to Noah's accomplishments. Pray, keep alive our successes, and forgive us our failures. And may we meet again, my friend. The 12 keep you till then, Rambros. I look forward to learning of your exploits. You, Veggio, I know history will remember you. No doubt your heroism will be the star by which I chart my course when I awake. Well, now I must rest. Recalling so much has put me in the mood for sleep. Farewell, my friends. I eagerly await a future born of your courage and the ancient's wish. Well, this is sad. And that's it. Nobody can enter now. Alright, let's get out of here. Oh, Nero changed back into his weird outfit. Crystal Tower slumbers yet again, then. Just too quiet for my taste. Goodbye, Sid. I must put all this at my back. Possibility beckons, and I am bound to follow. Ooh, he tossed it. I guess this is him giving up his old life, starting anew. A new dawn has come for me. That was some weird beeping. I need to report back to Rambo. Alright, let's go back, turn in this quest, and I think this basically wraps up the Alliance Raid series, the Crystal Tower. What a finale. What a finale, ladies and gentlemen. You have just missed Sid, Veggio. There is much that needs his attention. He is to fulfill Graha's wishes, it seems. But this is not the end of Noah, no matter how lonely St. Voynish's find has become for our friend's departure. But... wait, no, there is no but. We must all walk in different directions now. Remember that we labor for a brighter future, lit by Graha's beacon. Stealing the Crystal Tower was but the first step. Farewell, my friend. May our paths cross again. And that wraps it up. You have completed the Crystal Tower quest series. Rest well, champion, for the main scenario and many other adventures await you. Out of the dark. Alright, did I gain anything from my last? Of the silver lining. Ooh, that's a good one. Actually, that's the perfect one for me right now. No, that's the gearless profile of the silver lining. That is the perfect one, because silver lining here. Yeah. Alright, we still have an hour left of time. So what I will do, I will go to Vesper Bay, I will enter the Waking Sands, and we will... I'm pretty sure that is where you kick off the next raid series. It is the 8-man one. It will not be done synced. I do not have the manpower for it, because I need to have like 8 people ready and available to avoid queues. That one I know for a fact that the queue times, even for tanks, to do it synced, will be atrocious. I remember I tried to queue up as a DPS. I did the first half of it because it was on the easier side. No, this is the wrong thing. I did the first half of it, whatchamacallit, pretty simply, synced. I did it synced. So I did not, go in overpowered and had people one-shot everything. The later half, the other half of that quest line of the raids, because it was a series of 4 raids, 4 raids, 4 raids for a total of 12. I did like the first 4 or 5 synced. After that, the wait time was so ridiculous. One of the wait times that I had to go through was over 130-ish, 140-ish minutes. So I waited about 2 hours, a little bit more, just to get in, and I didn't even get in. So that is something that I don't plan on doing. So yeah. I'm pretty sure... Okay, so I know you started at Oriange in the other room, but maybe I need to do this one first, our current problem. But before that, I do need to step away. So I'm gonna go to the Be Right Back scene. I will leave us with the lovely Waking Sands music, and I shall be right back. Alright, I am... Alright, let's document Philia. Our recurring problem. Philia has needs of your talents for a re-emerging primal problem. No reward for it. I think the reward is actually just unlocking the next thing. With Oriange. I know you have scarce had a chance to rest, but I am afraid there is still work to do. The Ultima Weapon Destruction with theme has served to embolden the beastmen, who now seek to call down their gods once more. Even as we speak, the Amalja, the Ixal, and the Kobolds are making preparations for their respective summoning rites. And that is but the half of it. Much to our dismay, all three tribes were somehow able to procure vast quantities of crystals. Oh, my turn to say something. Basically, this means the primals will be stronger than they were before. Far, far stronger. Their previous incarnations will seem as pale imitations. The beast tribes, we believe, began hoarding crystals with a vengeance, in the wake of the Ultima Weapon's maiden appearance. You will remember that as the time it devoured 3 primals in one sitting. The grand companies are aware of the potential primal outbreak. Alas, due to the losses they incurred to ensure the success of Operation Archon, they are ill-equipped to take any meaningful measures. After deliberation, the leaders concluded that they must needs turn to us once more. To thee. The etheric waves that were observed in Mordona do not appear to bear a connection to any beast tribe. Yet, much more still remains beyond our knowing. We must be prepared for all possibilities. I am loath to send you into the midst of danger again so soon, but none have proven themselves more capable against the primals than you. Will you undertake this mission, Thegio? You have my thanks. Truly do not know what we would do without you. Go ahead, Tancred. With circumstances as they were, I haven't had the chance to properly express my gratitude. I owe you my life, Thegio. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Oh yeah, we did save him. A string of failures had left me feeling powerless. I wanted to be stronger, that I might do right by my fellow scions. But instead I caused you all no end of grief and suffering. I swear to you, it shan't happen again. Owing to everyone's ministrations, I am quite recovered now. I hope to return to my duties again soon. Tancred's return marks the beginning of a new chapter for the Scions. Let us renew the fire in our hearts and continue to press ever forward. Now then, back to the matter of the primals. With no fewer than 3 of the beings threatening to appear, it is easy to feel overwhelmed. We must take it one sure step at a time. Oriange has the overview of the situation as it stands. Please speak with him to receive guidance on your mission. Yep, so basically I speak to Oriange. I need to clear the 3 trials first, which is basically kill the 3 primals reborn, and then I'll be able to unlock the next raid series. I'll try to finish that during the stream. If not, I will likely do all the preparations for the unlock off stream, and then when it is time for the raid series, I'll just kind of like continue on from there, but we'll see how far we go. Such knowledge as I possess of the beast tribes and their primals is at thy disposal. Whether man or beast man, we are wont to seek power when plunged into the black depths of despair. That despair doth begin with the Amalja, who may have already summoned forth Ifrit. With our comrade Thancred now returned, thou wouldst do well to seek his counsel. Alright. Yep. If it bleeds. If it bleeds, we can kill it. That's one hell of a wordplay. Confirmation has just arrived from the immortal flames. 'Tis as Orion said, I fear the Amalja have already summoned Ifrit. Confrontation with the Lord of the Inferno is inevitable. I would like nothing more than to lend you my blade, but the students of Baldissine insisted that I refrain from taking to the field where it concerns primals. I know not the workings of it, but it would seem that recent events have left me especially susceptible to tempering. As much as I hate missing out on the fun, for everybody's sake, I must sit this one out. Instead, I will focus on gathering and analyzing data. Now, the Immortal Flames have already conducted a preliminary investigation into Ifrit. They may well have information that will be of use to you. Do pay a visit to the Hall of Flames and speak with Commander Swift. One last thing before you depart. Doubtless you remember Minfilia's words, but this Ifrit is a far cry from the primal you first defeated. You will want to assemble your most dependable comrades for this mission. Be safe, my friend. It's basically telling you this is the hard version. Be ready. It's harder. It's gonna be an 8-man instead of 4, and good luck. But because it's older content, it's not actually that hard. Before I talk to Swift, let me go to the hunt board. See if I can't pick up stuff. There we go, just in case I encounter them in the wild. I need to turn in some stuff for seals. Some gear that I don't need. Huh. The ad manager broke. Alright. Lieutenant Jedi, we thank you for coming. The Flame General will be heartened to hear that you have answered the call. Oh yeah, I forgot I am a lieutenant. As we have already relayed to the Waking Sands, Ifrit is returned. For the sake of peace in the region, we humbly request that you vanquish him. The Primal is to be found in his domain, the Bowl of Embers. To get there, you must... Oh. Yeah, that's the cowboy scream. What do you mean lame? It's hilarious. I also, I should have, it should be there, but I have also added the Skyrim shuffle. I've seen that in Tatsuya's stream. It is hilarious, and I was like, I need to have that. So I did get that. It is top notch. Hold on, let me see if I can play it. I should be able to play it. I have infinite points. Not that, not that, not that. Just what's a scratch? Victory screech. Oh, there it is.
Now to the right, and to the left, Now twirl, honey, twirl, and twirl, honey, twirl. Skyrim shuffle. Skyrim shuffle. If you can't do a Skyrim shuffle, I can teach you. Here's a tissue for your pants, cause they're wet. For your pants, cause they're wet. For your pants, cause they're wet. Wet.
Oh, that's amazing. I love that one. I absolutely love that one. What is wrong with the ad manager? Holy biscuits. There we go. And why is sound alerts logged data? Alright, hold on. if I remember my Twitch password. It's been so long. Oh yeah, I need to do the authenticator. Oh, the token is about to expire. Alright, let me just... There we go. You're not kidding, it really broke it all. Actually, it was broken before Skyrim Shovel. Skyrim Shovel saved it all. I am sticking with that story. Okay, I do not know why it's not properly displaying for something. Alright, I guess we're good now. I think we're good now. The Primal is to be found in his domain, the Bowl of Embers. To get there, you must use the beast and aetheryte found within the depths of Sahara, the Imalja stronghold. The Imalja have constructed their own aethernet from salvaged aetherite shards. This being the case, you should be able to use it without problem. No doubt you already know this from your fellow scions, but the present incarnation of Ifrit is far stronger than the last. Facing him with any fewer than 7 of your stoutest comrades will be ill-advised. This is all the intelligence we have to share. The rest is in your hands. I shall pray for your victory and safe return. Alright. Basically saying this is an 8-man, it's not a 4-man anymore. Also, I gave up on the ad manager. I'll just let it be. If it doesn't want to display, that's fine. That's fine. I guess. I mean, honestly, tech problems is usually the, tech problems is usually the true kind of like, I cannot think. My brain. Basically, tech problems is what makes a stream a stream. Wow, that was hard. Holy biscuit. I need water. There we go. The high quality H2O. Otherwise known as the healing juice. Sometimes. Other times, my brain just shuts off and it's like, whoa. Okay, there's a little bit in the music, I don't know if it's like, if it's going through, but it almost sounded like a door opening, like the squeaking of a door opening, and I thought somebody was kind of like entering, and I'm like, wait, who, what, where, how? Holy circle. That's the AoE version. I never really stayed here long enough to hear the music. Actually pretty good. Attuned to the aetheryte ad Sahara. Alright. Where is it? Bowl of Embers Hard. Alright. Let me queue up for it. And while the waiting is waiting and happening, I'll go back to Vesper Bay. Go back to the Waking Sands and see if the others have unlocked or not. In for Garuda Awakening. I love the wordplay of the there we go. I love the wordplay of the quests. Quest naming conventions are just awesome. Like, I know the one that stuck with me the most and for some reason is the most memorable for me is called, Wrapped Around Her Little Finger. But not wrapped around, it's raptor. Raptor, round. So, raptor like the velociraptor, round. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I love me a good pun. Let's go ahead and sit. Oh, there's a chair there, my dude. Okay, apparently I can't interact with that chair. How about this chair? I beg your pardon? There's a fine chair right there. Why? What here? I guess okay? What? That's weird. Like, you have a perfectly good chair right there. Alright, what if I go to this chair and I do this? Really? Really? Are these not... I don't think these are the chairs that you sit in. They're just for decoration. Because even if I stand on top of it... Yeah, okay. Uh-oh. I can't stand this. This is outrageous. Let me actually go back to Southern Battleland. I think there were a couple of, hunting log marks over there. Let me do those while we're waiting for you to pop. Boy, how goes? How are you? I hope you are well. We are done with the Crystal Raid series. We have bid farewell to our boy Graha. It was emotional. It was lovely. I forgot how good of a storyline that was. Now I'm doing the 3 trials that are a prelude to unlocking the next raid series that I am not saying the name of yet, because surprise. Oh, that did barely any damage. There we go. Doing good? That's good. Glad to hear it. And... there's the last. Alright, recommendation. Anybody else I can... Tempered Orator. Okay. Zombies are people too. Wait, there's a side quest? I need to do that. That's why I need to regularly come back through the zones and kind of like check. Oh hey, the ad manager fixed itself. Excellent. The tempered are... should be around here, I believe. Somewhere? Maybe in there? I don't think they're in there, but maybe? No, I think this is way too far. Oh wait, no, I think I know where they are. Okay, I know where they are. Circle of the Tempered. It literally says it on the map. They have their own circle and everything. Right there. I believe some of them might be there, and I think I see one of my marks. Imagine getting hit with a blast of magic. You turn around to see what the heck is going on, and you see somebody rush and bash you in the face with a shield. Alright. We're halfway through the average wait time. Well, actually not there yet. Since it's 13 and not 12, so 6.5 minutes is when we will be. But we're almost there. Don't think there was anything else. There is a side quest, but those I usually save for later. I'll just probably do a few dates while I'm waiting. Same as I did last time. We're gonna start with that one because only 5 minutes left, so then we might hit that. Or we're not gonna hit any of them. Yeah. It's okay if the game wants to prove me wrong. I am totally fine with that. The Bowl of Embers. R. Oh yeah, there is another tank with me. I'm gonna turn off my iron will and just stand to the side and not take the brunt of the damage. He's already taking it. I don't want to overwork the healers, basically. I do have a decent amount of enmity, so I'm good on that. Eruption. Oh, there's a bunch of infernal nails. Since they don't actually deal any damage, it doesn't matter who has aggro on these. Oh, there's one left. There. Well, that hurt a bit. Ah, the samurai limit break. My favorite, mainly because I am a samurai main. Ooh. Gotta make sure she's protected. She's protected. Oh no, it's gone. To the dungeons. That's one down, 2 to go. Oh, I don't have E-bow, I just got bow. Breed, and who should I? Oh my goodness, alright, healer. Oh, I got a commendation. Nice. Alright, let us return to Vesper Bay. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, it's dead. What was that? Oh, that was an A rank. Oh well. Alright, now let's return to Vesper Bay. I need to put that there. Can't want that. Of course. That there. That here, because I'm gonna open it as soon as I enter the Waking Sands. There we go. Actually, that should go down there. Ifrit's blade. Not both? Okay. I thought both of them would appear, but no. Okay, fine. Actually, I'm good on repairing for now, but I still will, because, whoa. I prefer to see smaller numbers as far as skill for repairment. Lima would have you vanquish Garuda, who has returned stronger and bloodthirstier than before. Ah, Vegio, I hear you have triumphed over Ifrit. Of course, this is no less a feat than I would expect of a warrior of light, but well done all the same. Now, I full had a mind to crack open a bottle of 1547 Bacchus, but the celebration must keep. Garuda, I am afraid to say, has also returned. As you well know, Garuda's appetite for destruction far exceeds that of the other primals. Not to dishearten you, but in her last incarnation, that appetite has become nigh insatiable. In the short time since her return, she has already wreaked tremendous havoc. You must send her back to the Aether before she can do any more damage. In the meantime, Ida and I will assist the Order of the Twin Adder in their recovery effort. When you previously faced Garuda, 'twas the Enterprise that bore you through the storm that shielded toward her domain. Well, that storm is as a spring breeze beside what she has raised this time. No airship could hope to penetrate it. So we must count ourselves fortunate that the Order of the Twin Adder chanced to discover a Beastman Aetherite leading to the Howling Eye. Before you do aught else, I suggest you pay a visit to the Adder's Nest and have words with Commander Hilwa. He will be able to tell you about the said Aetherite among other things. Make no mistake, the Lady of the Vortex will prove a formidable opponent, but I believe that you can weather the storm. May the 12th keep you safe. Alright, on to Gridania. Oh, that's right. Makings of a Gumbrit. Ooh, Fear and Odin, the Shroud. Oh, yes. Be unlocked at a later date. Still on stream, probably. Ah, Thegio of the Scions, we are grateful for your aid. So, you will already know the accursed Ixal have summoned Garuda once more. Since her return, she has wasted no time unleashing her fury upon the region. Extensive damage has been reported in both Twelvewood and Quarthus. She must be stopped, and soon, lest more lives be lost. In the name of the Elder Seed Seer, I humbly request you put an end to her reign of terror. As in the past, Garuda keeps her court within the Howling Eye, which is perpetually protected by a raging tempest. Fortunately, we have learned of an alternate way into her domain. The Ixal have constructed an Aetherite within Natalan, their stronghold in the central highlands of Quarthus. This Aetherite will take you to Garuda's tempestuous realm. We owe this discovery to the Ishgardians, who, the Elder Seer says, desire to repay the kindness you showed them. For the sake of our people, as well as theirs, may your mission be met with success. Alright. So I need to go unlock the Aetherite. Means I need to go to Porthos. What are the ladybugs doing trying to attack a woodland sentry? Oh, northwest. If I sense the mark, I must kill it. Where's the... Oh, there it is. And there goes the bear. Alright. The inner fruit. Ooh. Looks lovely tonight. The skies are clear. That ominous shard just glowing. Alright. I know where the Aetherite is exactly, so I can just actually fly to it. First, I cast Shield Observatorium of something something or the other that is way too long for me to read. If I go high up enough, I should be able to see it. There it is. I don't know why, but this music gives me kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean vibes. Alright, let's go into the Howling Eye. Same average wait time. Hopefully, same results in that we don't stay that long. Meantime, I could do Inspector Hatchet. This area is... Oh, probably not the highest. I think the highest would actually be in, Moldona. Baba Black Sheep. That is one big sheep. Downy Dunstan. Alright, a legend amongst local Portland shepherds. Downy Dunstan is said to have wool as black as night and as soft as cloud. Problem is, most are never able to get close enough to the sheep to shear him properly, and those who are usually end up sacrificing a finger or two in the attempt. If someone were to pacify the beast, there would surely be those who would pay generously. Alright, I'm gonna kill him. Fleece butt. Basically hits me with its fleece. Oh my. I kind of feel bad that I have to keep attacking this adorable thing. Yeah. I think now it's gonna be immune to being stunned. I wonder if it kind of like stops it before it reaches 0 HP. It looks like it might. Oh. It's dead. Oh, well, I didn't see anything, I didn't do anything, I'm flying away. Ain't my problem. Not my fault. Don't know what happened. My fault. Not my problem. Let's do that one, Simply Red. Redhorn Ogres. That is not my problem. I didn't know it wasn't gonna stop till it died. Plus, I still got paid for it, so... I don't think if you can actually pacify it, I think that counted as pacifying it. Although it's more of a permanent arrangement for some reason. Until if anybody asks me any questions, I am denying to the last breath. I'm the Warrior of Light. Why would I kill an innocent big sheep? I am innocent. Just as that sheep. There's supposed to be more of you? Oh. What is he doing down there? Alright, let's get him. So he can hide from me in the bushes. Looks like he's actually hiding. That is done. We're waiting on the Garuda fight. I think what I'll do... I shall return to Vesper Bay. I shall go back to the Waking Sands. And who is that person? Oh, I know you. I know you well. Where are you pointing at? What's up here? There's a tree. There isn't really much up here. It's the edge of the map. Alright, well, was worth investigating, I guess. Would be a nice spot to fish. Basically kind of like stand on the edge right here. And just cast your line. I think, yeah, Dola is gonna be the last one to talk to for our primal trio. Right, let me just sit here, relax, and wait for the third fight. No, not the third, second fight. Hopefully, I'll be able to knock all three out before I have to sign off, and not need to worry about it. That way I can do a couple of other things that I planned on doing first. And then when the time comes, I'll do the raids. I'll do the raids. My voice. Keep cracking. So the average wait time is 13. 10 minutes have elapsed already. A little over. That means that hopefully soon I should be getting in. Although I think when I queue up for the actual roulettes, they give you like a number. A roll waiting number. For tanks and healers, you usually get near instant to instant queue pops. DPS on the other side usually wait longer. This is basically one of the times where as a DPS I would have waited so long. It would not have been fun. While we are waiting for this, I hope everybody's having an awesome day and an awesome weekend. I know it is, well, first day of the weekend. Technically second. It is almost over, so if you start your weekend Fridays, hope it was well. You popped. Finally, good. But yeah, if you do, this is the first day of your quote-unquote weekend, I hope tomorrow is as good as today, if not better, if today wasn't all that good. Alright, let us hope that the DPS did not fall asleep and actually hits the accept button. There we go. Among the main three, the theme for Garuda is my favorite. It is my absolute favorite. I don't like that bit. Usually it doesn't come with the scream. It's a creepy smile. Wait, I'm the tank. Right over here, Garuda. They can take care of it. I need to have her focus on me. They got the flukes. I should probably take her to the outside. I don't think anybody has ever had her, like, tank here. Aerial blast. I don't think... Yeah, that's the one that destroys everything. Alright, over here. I need to take her to an edge. Over here. Just a little bit more. There we go. Now we need to kill the twins. I'm just gonna focus on the one. Okay, she is dying. And she's dead again. Okay, I'll give it to the other tank. Okay, I'll give it to the healer. And breathe, breathe. Right? Go. Ooh, Buddha's card. That's a whole lot of commendations. Alright, now to take care of the last one. I should not be this close. There we go. So, both Ifrit and Garuda are now vanquished by your hands. Truly, you have earned yourself a rest. Would that you had the luxury of time to enjoy it? Pains me to say that Titan is also returned, and with a vengeance, as was the case with his primal brethren. He has grown stronger than he was before. When I went about my investigation, all indications suggested that the kobolds were nowhere near ready to resume their summoning rites. But it turns out they were deceiving us. I should have known better. Kobolds' subterranean domain runs deep, and they can easily hoard crystals with our being none the wiser. And a vast hoard it must have been. Till now, Garuda was the most powerful among the 3 recently active primals, but according to our latest readings, Titan has usurped that honor. Primal's might is determined by two factors: the amount of crystals it has gorged upon, and the fervor of its believers. I would like nothing more than to measure precisely how strong the Lord of Prags has become, but I fear the time for such prudence has run out. We have already received an official request for assistance from the Maelstrom, and as you might expect, it is addressed to you. For your previous encounter with Titan, you traveled to his Demesne by way of the Aetherite first discovered by the Company of Heroes. That to say, this Aetherite no longer seems to respond. But do not despair, for the Maelstrom has reportedly found another in its place. You will want to speak with Commander Riki at Maelstrom Command for the details. I cannot stress this enough, but Titan has grown fearsome strong. See to it you spare no preparation. Alright, so Commander Riki and Limsa. Limsa is notorious for being not the best place to stay in because of the people that AFK. They are weird, and they're just weird. That's a good kind of weird. Alright, good night, Chloe. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate it. Ah, Vegio the Scion. Your presence is most welcome. I am sure that we must turn to you again to lay Titan low. No doubt this is yesterday's news to you, but the Lord of Prags has returned more ferocious and formidable than he was before. We cannot fathom how the kobolds were able to obtain such a vast stores of crystals, and in so short a time. We will learn the answer in the coming moons, I suspect, but first things first. We need you to vanquish Titan before he and the kobolds have a chance to wreak havoc on Limsa Lominsa. You have felled the Primal before, and we believe that you can emerge victorious once more. We've learned of a new Aetherite that will take you to the Navel. It's situated deep within Ugamaro Mines, not the most convenient of locations, admittedly, so you'll have to cut yourself a path. Please, make all haste. Titan's mere presence emboldens the kobolds, and 'tis only a matter of time before they move in force against us. May the Navigator guide you on your way, Vegio. Alright, so that means Outer Lenosha. That's where the mines are. Rubbish for it. Oh, that's the kobold missions. The Beast Tribe quests. Or, as they now call it, societal quests. Actually, why am I not just flying faster? Alright. Oh. This way. This way. The naval heart. 21 minutes. Oh my. I'm gonna give it some time. If it doesn't pop in the next 10 minutes, I'll likely just call. Meaning I just won't do it. I'll find something else to do. Also, I thought this was the way out, but apparently not, and hey. Alright, now that most of them are dead. Come on, over here. The priest says I'm not gonna leave this place alive. Let's see if we can't make sure he's wrong. There we go. Oh, that is part of the Beast Tribe quest. Only for use in Kobold Society quest. I don't need it. Oh, there's another fate right there. Another, we'll call it boss fate. Asbestos goblin. That is not good. I really need to visually kill you. They're tougher than they look. I want to see what's the better angle. I think. Oh, another one. Also, only for use in Kobold Society quests. The miner in the mirror. Supposed to be the man in the mirror, but they are not men. For they are beasts. Hey, somebody's actually doing it. I got him, don't worry. I'm a tank. I'm a tank, just like you. Actually, I might be a higher level than you. Off like flying. Of course, it's weird. I got all three of the items I usually get from Fates for relating to the tribal quest. I think what I will do head to Vesper Bay. I'll park myself next to Orion J. Primal Nature. I need to double check what the name of the quest that starts the raid series was. But it might be that one. I know it's from Orion J that you got it. I'm Awakening. Oh yeah, that's one. Primal Nature is something else. Which still you need to do the Naval Heart. But out of energy, out of time. We'll just park ourselves right here. Let me withdraw from that. And we'll see who we can raid out to. So, we hit the snooze on that. Give me an extra 5 minutes on the ad timer. I don't really need it, but always good to have it. Now let's find somebody to make their night. I need to fully tab out for that. Let me just take a look. Alright. I have an idea of who it is I wish to raid. Ooh, alright. There we go. We are going to be raiding Mad Viking King. He is currently celebrating 6 years on Twitch. Let's go ahead. Raid him. He's doing, I believe, a 12-hour stream. He's about 10 hours in, so a couple more hours left on his timer. Yeah, there we go. Why did it close that off? Why did it minimize that? Alright. So, I would like to thank everybody that has stopped by. There's the raid message. If you want to copy it, feel free to. I really appreciate it. Rose, thank you so much again for that lovely gift. I will give more details on the when, how, and stuff like that for the cam stream. Most likely it will be through Discord, I can say that. So let me actually post the Discord. There we go. But yeah, more on that TBD. Tomorrow 8 PM is when I'll be live back again. Hope you all enjoyed your time here. Until we meet again, friends.